So today's review is over the difference between proportional and non-proportional. Super, super easy. Who can tell me the difference on a graph between proportional and non-proportional? Proportional passes through what? The origin, and non-proportional does not. It is that simple. Any questions on graphs? Okay, on a table, how do you know if it's proportional or not? There's two things you can look for. Proportional, if it has 0, it will have 0, 0. That means it passes through the origin. Non-proportional, if it has 0, it won't be 0, 0. It'll be 0 with another number. So are y'all good with that? The other way to tell if it's proportional is to divide. Y divided by x. Write that down. Divide y divided by x. If you divide y divided by x and you get the same answer all the way down, it's proportional. So everybody look at this first table. Obviously don't do the zeros, but what is 6 divided by 2? What's 12 divided by 4? What's 18 divided by 6? Were they the same all the way down? So this table is proportional. Now look at the next table. What's 10 divided by 2? What's 16 divided by 4? Do you see how those are different? That makes this table non-proportional. And if y'all look at the way I divided out this paper, everything on the right is non-proportional and everything on the left is proportional. So any questions on tables? Yes or no? No? Okay, now what about situations? To be proportional, a situation must be in the form of y equals kx. So no plus b. Write that down. To be proportional, you cannot have a plus b. No plus b to be proportional. All right. If I have a balloon rising at a rate of 10 feet per second, is that proportional? Yes, because 10 gets the x and it would be y equals 10x. Are we good? Now, at one point on the STAR test, they tried to confuse students and give them two numbers. So I want you to write this one so you have it as an example. You buy oranges for 30 cents per pound. You pay shipping of 5 cents per pound. Write that down because you're going to have one just like that. Why would that situation be proportional when there's two numbers? But there's two numbers, so a lot of people think one is the m and one is the plus b. So why is this proportional? They both say per pound. So actually, how much am I really paying for these oranges? I'm actually paying 35 cents per pound. Does everybody agree? So this is proportional because I would write it y equals 0.35x. You don't have to know that the equation would be this. You just have to know this is proportional because they both say per pound. Make sense? All right, so what is it to be a non-proportional? It's going to have what? It's going to have the plus b. So let's look at this situation. A balloon is released from a 15-foot platform and rises at a rate of 10 feet per second. How would I write this equation? Y equals what? Why did the 10 get the x? It says per 10x. Why was the 15 a plus b? It didn't say per second, did it? If they both say per second, they go together. If they don't, one is the M and one is the B. This is non-proportional because it has a plus B. This is proportional because it does not have a plus B. Does everybody understand the difference? Yes or no? Okay, flip to the back and we're going to go over direct variation. Who can tell me when you see the words varies directly, what do? You make a box. And then you cross multiply and divide. So today's should be super, super easy. All right, so look at the first example. When y is 20, x is 35. If the value of y varies directly, so if I'm on the STAR test and I see that word varies directly, I'm going to stop reading and I'm just going to make a box. I'm going to go just like this. I'm comparing x and y, and I'm going to go make a box. Everybody go make a box on your paper. Everybody go make a box. What am I going to put here for this y? Because it says y is 20. What am I going to put here for x? 35. Then it says, what is y? So I don't know. That's my question mark. When x is 15. So here's x. 15 is going to go there. How do you solve this problem? Cross multiply, then divide. So I can't multiply those two because I don't know that one. But I can multiply these two. So you're going to do 20 times 15. Everybody make sure you know how. I'm waiting to see everybody's participation. I'm going to do 20 times 15 equals, and then I'm going to divide by the leftover number. And that's my answer. You would just round it, 8.57. Okay, I want you to set up the last one on your own, quickly. I don't see everybody writing. So you should have written y and x. What went here for y? 12. What went here for x? 3/5. All right. What went here for y? I don't know. It's question mark. What went here for x? 2 9/5. Do you care that there's fractions, or does your calculator deal with fractions? Yeah. So I just cross multiply. So I'm going to do 12 times, how would I put in this fraction? Option 2. So 2 9/5. Enter. Don't worry about it. Divide by my leftover number, which is 3/5. That's my answer. If I get a crazy fraction, can I just change it to a decimal by hitting math decimal enter? Yes. Okay, so in front of you, I passed out your answer document. There are 15 questions, but the reason is a lot of them say which graph is proportional, and there's no math involved. You just look at it if it passes through 0, right? So there really isn't much math. The only ones you're having to do math on are those direct variations, okay? So write your answers here. You must finish today and come get them checked with me before you submit.